In this video, I'm going to walk you through the recurring webinar settings. These settings let you launch recurring events within minutes, no more cloning funnels, confusing your audience, or messing up times and dates. Use it to turn one-off webinars into reliable weekly classes, monthly product demos, or even evergreen watch anytime broadcasts. So let me show you how that looks like. So to turn on these recurring settings, we want to head over to Sites on the left, Webinars at the top, and then just let's create a new webinar from scratch. Click the new webinar funnel button. And then from here, you want to make sure you select live webinar. Let's give it a name. You can select your time zone. Then let's select a date. Let's say we want to run it 13th of December at 4 p.m. Okay. And then here is the enable recurring webinar settings. Just toggle that one on and you can see the recurring showing up. Either you can select daily, weekly, monthly, or even no fixed time. So this feature basically helps so a single event can repeat automatically on a schedule you define. Behind the scenes, the system will generate future occurrences, updates the broadcast page to the next upcoming session, and ensures registrations, reminders, and analytics stay linked to the entire series of that broadcast. This means you set your cadence once and the system handles the rest. Like I said, whether that is daily stand-ups or bi-weekly masterminds even, or a third Friday workshop. So let's say you have daily stand-up meetings and then you can define the end by date. Would you like this to end in a particular end of the month, for example, 31st of December, or after this many occurrences? Let's say we want to do that for 12 days. Okay. If you go for the weekly, you can decide how often every single week this webinar broadcast repeats. Let's say every week once, and then down here you can select what date and again by what date you want this to end, or after how many occurrences. If you want to go for monthly, same thing. You can say twice monthly, for example, and then starts when? On the 1st of the month, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all the way up to the 31st. Or you can go for this option here, every first Monday, for example, of the month, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or last Monday to Sunday of the month. And again, same thing, and by particular date or after this many occurrences. Let's say you want to go for no fixed time. That means it creates a continuous evergreen webinar. Registrants can join at any time. The broadcast page immediately plays the pre-recorded video. So let's say you're going for once a week on a Monday, every Monday at 4 p.m., right? We can also put an end time, let's say until 5 p.m. so people can plan. And that means once they register one time, that one registration enrolls them for the entire series until you stop broadcasting. The reminder emails adjust to each person's next session. So the standard webinar reminder workflow reschedules itself to the next occurrences, so you don't have to rebuild automation as well. You can further customize timings and workflows itself as well. Now, but what happens to the broadcast page in between week 1 and week 2, for example? It will just show a countdown or next session that will start banner until the host goes live, then streams the session. Afterward, it reverts to the next countdown. And in case you were wondering, you cannot mix live and on-demand content within the same series. For this, you will have to create a separate on-demand webinar or share the replay link via the post automation. And yes, you can also edit the schedule after the series has already started. So the existing registrants are then automatically mapped to the new dates of the series. This goes only for the future events and does not work with the past events. Now, I hope you liked this feature and be sure to check out all of the other videos we have in store for you. I will see you in the next one. For more information about this particular feature or any other feature, check out the Content Army YouTube playlist as well as the help doc library linked in the show notes below and our blog. See you then.